Hello and welcome back to Creating Creative Fulfillment. I hope you had a wonderful holiday if you celebrated something in this past week. Today's topic will probably hit home for anyone who is an artist in any capacity. If you're an artist, you've probably heard things like, you're not going to make any money as an artist, or you're getting paid in exposure, so be grateful for the exposure. That's how it's been for a while, and in some ways, that's how it still is. Luckily, thanks to services like Patreon, it is now possible for artists to make money doing what they love while being supported by their audience. So this is me getting on my soapbox and talking to artists and fans alike. If somehow you've been living under a rock, it's quite common nowadays for people who have a platform of any kind, besides those who get million-dollar sponsorships for every post or video, to set up some kind of crowdfunding means, most likely through Patreon, which is quite literally allowing everyday people to become patrons of the arts and the artists that they enjoy. I can't tell you how revolutionary this really is. At the same time that it is popular to like nerdy things and project yourself and your thoughts to a very public forum, you can also get paid for it. Sometimes it blows my mind while watching after movie or after episode roundtable recordings of different nerdy YouTube channels that are literally businesses. These people are doing play-by-play breakdowns and talking about actors and storytelling and predictions in the same way, from my limited experience, that sports channels on TV are run. And again, from my perspective, sports is just people sitting around a table analyzing endlessly things that happened. It's the same actions, different topics, very different forums, and extremely different pay scales. And how are these businesses able to thrive? It's not just through advertisers, though thank goodness some are stepping up and realizing that there is money to be made with these channels. It's through the audience, through people paying for their entertainment. Because, as I pointed out in my last video, we can all use these platforms for free. Monetarily free, anyway. We pay for our music, our streaming services, our trips to the movie theater, our clothing, our nights out to see plays or concerts. Why do the artists who choose the internet as their forum deserve less? They don't. They are just as talented, just as educated, just as driven as those that you would pay to see or hear. I saw something on social media recently. It might have been like a Tumblr snapshot on Facebook, I don't even know anymore, but it was something that said like, the next time you hear someone say you should be grateful for the free exposure instead of getting paid, and I think this was probably a musician who posted this, challenge them to go for a month without music, movies, TV, clothing, artwork, even technology to some extent. Just because someone is an artist doesn't mean they deserve to be paid less for the work they do, especially if the end result brings entertainment or joy to another person. We can't, at least easily, live in a world without art. And I hate to bring up sports again, but professional athletes and commentators get paid for their jobs that they have trained for and were educated in. And all they do is provide entertainment. How is an artist any different? So to the new creators out there, you don't have to feel pressured to start a Patreon page or anything like that. But if your audience wants you to, maybe this is a sign that you should. To any fans out there, are there any channels or artists you feel are worthy of $1 a month? Consider donating to their Patreon page or buying their merchandise. It's still a tough world out there for artists, but we don't have to be starving degree wasters anymore. If we're lucky. Want to hear me grumble some more about having an arts degree? Fulfilled Not Famous is available for purchases through the links in the description. As always, thanks for watching, see you next time, and remember, embrace your creative side.